En tot cas hem vist com són uns quants i ara en tindrem un altre entre nosaltres de carn i ossos. Una persona, un científic que té molt pocs defectes, jo n'hi conec un només, però no el diré aquí, i ens parlarà de la universitat vista com a torre d'ivori, allunyada moltes vegades de la realitat, però justament el que ell planteja són les noves vies de formació, de relació amb l'entorn social, per tal d'entrencar aquesta imatge, per tal de sortir, com que el meu anglès és molt deficient, el títol l'he hagut de posar el traductor i em sortia textualment per fer fora de la petxina. Ho deixo aquí. És en Jesús Garcia-Gil, professor de microbiologia del Departament de Biologia i va ser director de l'Institut d'Ecologia Aquàtica i ara és vicerector d'Economia i Projectes Estratègics de la Universitat de Girona.
Now, my only defect is that I'm a Real Madrid supporter. I'm so sorry. So, well, to me it's a big honor to be here today to talk about life after the university. And the idea is out of the shell, it is not out of the pacina, but out of the kloska, out of the klova, out of the egg, for example. And let's talk about new opportunities for learning, innovation, and for occupation as well. So let's hope this is going to work. Okay. On the left side, we have the university as an institution. On the right side, we have the company, which is the place where all people from the university is supposed to end up. Then what happens is that when we go to the university, we go to the university, this is the white circle. We are undergoing an official formation pathway that end up with a blue circle, which is supposed to be steady along the time. Because study plans are designed to be constant, to be immobile along the time. They are thought to be very stable. The point is that along the time n plus 1, n plus 2, this is the successive years, all the people that go out from the university are having the same skills, are having the same knowledges. This is what happens. What happens when the companies are seeking for specialists, are looking for men, are looking for someone to work with them? Well, what happens is this one. And sorry for the graphics, this is the last one, promise. The blue circle are the people who goes out from the university. But what found is that at the moment that the companies are needing for them, they need the skills placed in the n square. So they are far away from what the companies need. The very next year, they perhaps need the skills in n plus 1. And in the very next year, maybe in the next square, n plus 2. That is, there is a distance between the skills that you get at the university and the skills that the companies are expecting for you. And this distance is moving, is changing, and is continually mutating. So we come out from the university with our piece of knowledge, we are proud of it, we go to the street and say, hi, here I am a good scientist, I'm a good professional, but the problem is that our piece doesn't fit what the market is really needing from us. Not even the color. So what we go to the university for? We know that at the end of the university we're going to fall to the cliff, and we're going to go, we don't know where. Actually, we are forced to walk the plank. Someone with a sword is just pushing us because there are many people that comes behind us. The professors are just letting people come in and forcing people go out. And we have to walk the plank like the parrots and fall into the sea. The problem is that when we fall into the sea, we don't know what to do. And the problem is that many people is going out to the university without knowing exactly what are the opportunities that are waiting for them outside the university. So this is a big gap concerning formation, a big gap between what we got in the university and what we pay for at the university every time more and more, and what the companies are expecting from us. So how big is this gap? Well, it can be assessed, actually. Now we have some tools, some nice tools that can really take the magnitude about how far away are we from our first job. We have this website as an example in the University of Girona concerning the sector of water, in which we can have some self-evaluation and tell the machine which are our formation, which are our skills, which are our preferences, and so on. And they say, okay, you are good for working with a team. You are good for working in the basement. You are good for working as a leader. And then you have to do some course on this end. You have to learn this thing. You have to learn that thing. The point is, how can I fill this gap? How can I fill the gap, the knowledge gap that exists between what I get at the university and what the company expects from me? Well, there is the market. There is the people that demand formation. There is people that offer formation. There are the dealers, which are the people that gives this formation, and this is really a market. So if we think very carefully, there is a market which is starting right now because companies are needing people which skills are fastly changing concerning and according to the technology and to the development of times. So this market is a market of billions of dollars for giving the formation that people is needing to have. And one of the nice concepts about specific formation is the capsules formations. What do you need? You need 10 hours about how to become head of a sewage treatment plant. So come here, I will show you in 20 hours, and you will be ready to go. These capsules are really having a lot of success in many places, many other countries, and I guess, and I can envisage that in the near future, it's going to be one of the big areas of business in the formation business in our country. Well, what about research? Just one reflection about research. It's something that has to be done as well and can be done outside of the university. This is the spending in research in Spain in the last 3-4 years. This shamingly decreasing in almost 40% at levels which are really shamingly low as well. It's from about $10 billion to roughly $6 billion. Should be euros. The point is that in our country, the dynamic of investment is cyclic. That is, when the economy goes wrong, the investment goes down. And the rest of the countries, as for example Germany, when the economy goes down, the spending in research goes up. This is anti-cyclic response. So in our country, we have no hope for research, especially when things are going bad. And unfortunately, the history tells us that in our country, things are wrong very often. So we cannot rely about things going right for doing the good research. There's some scrap graphic just to show you how private research is going up with respect to public research. So that means that, for example, in the lower panel, we can see like the pharma sector is investing just twice as much as the NIH budget, the whole NIH budget. And how in the USA, the private, it's in the middle upper graph, how in the USA the private research is going up fastly, while the government research is steady or even lowering. Well, this is a graph. I will not stop here. But so research is on, research is going on, but who is doing the research? Well, the university or the private companies. The university has good things, has facilities, equipment, has been paid by the taxpayers, has the knowledge, But in contrast, they have strong overheads. They have low times of response, low efficiency, and lack of personnel because researchers are going away because they have not stabilized positions. The private research companies, they need an initial investment, of course. This is the only bad point. But in contrast, they have knowledge. They can hire it. They have no overhead. They have high efficiency. Personnel that comes from the university, so in some extent has been paid by taxpayers as well, and a lot of flexibility. So in summary, university is not longer to be sheltering us, as we thought. University is going to form us, and we are very wrong if we look for shelter at the university. So whenever we are forced to walk the plank, we cannot doubt, just jump into the ocean, just spot one island, and head into that island until you reach it. Is there hope? Yes, it is. This is the age pyramid in our country, and all these guys on the left, all these women on the right, are going to retire in some 15 years. And below, there is nobody almost. So people that start forming now maybe have some chance in 10 years. Thank you very much. I take my backpack.
Una mica això últim m'interessaria que vegis d'ampliar una miqueta, un minutet, no gaire més, aquesta possibilitat d'esperança, la veus certa, diguéssim?
L'esperança és...
Bob Hope?
L'esperança és que tu i jo anem fent anys, de la mesura o que ens morim abans. Però és una esperança demogràfica, dissortadament. Però l'esperança és que qui tingui visió de negoci pot basar-se o pot basar la seva economia o el seu model de negoci en la formació i en la recerca, fora de la universitat. Hi ha un món fora de la universitat.
Però les relacions que s'estableixen entre universitat i empresa, creus que aquest forat, diguéssim, cada vegada es va ampliant o cada vegada...
Sí, però l'omple l'empresa, no l'omple la universitat.
La possibilitat d'endavant és de l'empresa.
Clar, la universitat és un establiment de moment massa estàtic com per poder tenir la flexibilitat necessària per anar oferint el que demana la societat. De moment, a menys que arribi a un model de gestió universitària que s'ocupi realment d'aquest negoci, perquè en el fons és un negoci que l'estan ocupant grans companyies de moment.
Bon, Jesús, moltes gràcies.
Gràcies a tu. Gràcies per no dir el meu defecte. Adéu.